An orangutan was captured giving birth, but what she did after that left everyone speechless. Every birth is a little magical miracle, but this was something truly remarkable. A rare film of the Sumatran orangutan giving birth, and given the new mom Trixie's medical history, the moment was especially heartwarming to witness. But her already overwhelmed keepers were not entirely prepared for what happened next. Trixie's baby entered the world in July 2013 in New Jersey. 3 days later, Owen, the facility's head of mammals, uploaded the footage of Trixie giving birth. The event is an absolute privilege to watch for many reasons, not least because great apes such as Trixie are exceptionally rare. Sumatran orangutans happen to be a threatened species, and this birth was considered to be the first that was captured on camera. While Sumatra orangutans are native to the Indonesian island of Sumatra, 29-year-old Trixie is a long way from home. The zoo in Jersey is her home. However, this was not Trixie's first attempt at having a baby. In fact, Trixie had been expecting a child 4 years before this. Sadly, at that time, there was no happy ending for the great ape, as her pregnancy tragically ended with her, unfortunately, delivering a stillborn baby. Furthermore, the many complications of the unfruitful delivery were physically debilitating to Trixie. The stillbirth had taken quite a toll physically, as it had resulted in a blockage in Trixie's fallopian tubes. It was then assumed that Trixie would never be able to have children of her own had it not been for the unbelievable intervention of an obstetrician. Patrick was the head obstetrician at a hospital in Jersey, and he stepped in to assist Trixie. Since orangutans share almost 97% of their DNA with humans and are very similar anatomically, it's not all that unusual for a human doctor to come to Trixie's aid. Subsequent to Patrick's treatment, Trixie fell pregnant for the second time. Even though she was with child again in late 2012, Trixie's keepers did not dare get their hopes up for a successful birth. No one could be certain of what was going to happen. Everyone had almost written Trixie off as never breeding again. Nonetheless, all the excited keepers were behind the camera when Trixie reached the end of her pregnancy in June 2013. By human standards, the birth was incredibly quick, and it was all caught on video. With a single push, Trixie was soon seen holding her newborn baby. Trixie then amazes the employees of the zoo again by instantly switching into motherhood mode. It seems like she wastes no time in doing what she instinctively knows to do. Trixie proceeds to remove the amniotic sac gently. However, the keepers didn't want to get too excited just yet, despite what the video portrays. Meanwhile, a very calm Trixie proves she knows exactly what she's doing. Initially, the Sumatran orangutan baby was silent and rather still in the video. As the amniotic sac begins to fall, the newborn ape starts to move, allowing the keepers to breathe a much-needed sigh of relief. The baby also begins squeaking a little bit, and as Trixie's handlers watch on, the new mom does something absolutely amazing. Trixie then scoops the baby up in her arms and places her mouth over the newborn's face. A keeper explains that Trixie just cleared the baby's airways. Now, with all the obstructions out of the way, the newborn begins to cry out loud. Trixie is subsequently seen holding her newborn in her arms for a while, and in time, the video captures another incredible moment. The video then captures Trixie walking up to the bars of her enclosure, holding her baby in her arms. This was an incredibly heartwarming moment, and Trixie had come to show the keepers her little bundle of joy. This definitely showed the level of trust that Trixie had in the staff at the zoo, especially after her previous loss. The keepers can't believe how lucky they are either, as they are now breathlessly euphoric. Despite the major loss that Trixie suffered, everyone was glad to see that she finally got her shot at motherhood. Trixie and her baby are now living a happy life at the zoo with the keepers, who continue to look after them.